Oh, first off, I'm gonna start off by saying all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. This all praises to the world calls God. Shunim in the Hebrew is Yahweh for the Heavenly Father. Ba'ashem meaning in the name, and Yahushai being the only name of the only begotten Son. Also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, preaching his word in truth and sincerity. And our brother Tazabah, Great Millstone, Arizona camp. Lord will with another video to edify. And brothers have been talking about the fact that there's going to come a day where a lot of you people are going to be thrown out on the streets, and it's inching further. It's inching closer. Now it says federal judge throws out CDC nationwide eviction moratorium, then reverses course to give Department of Justice more time to appeal. It says a U.S. Federal judge has ordered a stay on the ruling that found that the CDC stepped its authority when it imposed a pause on evictions during the COVID-19 pandemic, delaying the decision amid objections from the Department of from the Justice Department. It's how while District Judge Dabney L. Frederick had ruled earlier on Wednesday that the health officials had no legal authority to enforce eviction moratorium, recently extended until midsummer. She issued a stay. She issued a stay in the evening, pointing to a last-minute appeal launched by the Department of Justice in order to give the court time to consider the merits of the defendant's emergency motion for the stay pending appeal and the plaintiff's time to file on oppositions to the motion. The court will grant defendant's request for temporary administrative stay, the judge said, adding, the opponents of the moratorium must submit counter arguments by May 12th. Justice officials would then have 4 days to respond. And this is all games. They already know that this is unconstitutional for them to sit here and step into private business matters. This is why the federal government has checks and balances, right? So basically, here it is. All these people that thought that the fact that they're not accepting rent, or thought that the fact that they had the eviction moratorium, they thought that they would be free of charge when time came. Now, you're going to be in a hell of a position if you weren't paying rent at that time, man. Now, in the scriptures it tells you, let me get this. Because there is even reports of people selling their houses, staying in them, because they knew that the new buyers couldn't evict them. This is Isaiah 5 and 8. It says, woe unto them that join house to house, that lay field to field, till there be no place, that they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth. And this is exactly why big cities are made. Because here it is, they cramp, the top elite, they'll cramp you people up so much, but they'll have some home that they call a homestead in the middle of nowhere, no neighbors, completely silent and peace. And they're the ones that fund all these building projects to keep stacking you people on top of each other. The scriptures tell you you're not supposed to join house to house. Everybody's supposed to have a piece of land, right? Verse 9, Salakia. And my ear said, Yahweh of hosts, of a truth, many houses shall be desolate, even great and fair without inhabitant. You see? Because remember, the scriptures tell you in the book of Revelation that the beast calls rich and poor to take the mark of the beast, right? So there's no middle class. So those people that sat there and had those $400,000 homes and were doing good, when this pandemic hit and they started closing these doors, a lot of those people lost money. You're right. A lot of those people lost money. A lot of them are no longer making what they were making, and they can't get back to it. Those businesses went under, right? So a lot of those people that are living in these houses, these nice ones, hey, you're in the same predicament. You know, this is in the book of you get this. It talks about the same topic in the Apocrypha. Second Ezra 16 and let's start at 7. He says, "And there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." Meaning they're basically about to put hell on brothers in this truth. Now Esau is so carnal that he won't even look at only look at men that are just doing the work. He's gonna look at the entire nation, because really the only ones that actually have any type of any ounce of the fear of the Lord, any zeal to the zeal of the Lord, are the Israelites. So he's going to be looking for you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and he knows that you're the enemy. Verse 71, it says, "They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord." It says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses." And this is the time we're coming into, man. When you have federal judges making claims that this is unconstitutional and that the CDC overstepped their authority, what does that mean? All these landlords are getting those eviction proceedings going. All these landlords are getting ready to sell, right? Which this is going to cause a housing market bubble too, which is only going to add to the stock market crashing, because here it is. These people weren't paying. You were. So here it is. You had the property that you were in, the property that you owned. You paying bills on both of them, right? Then you're gonna have to pay to file court fees just to get these people out of them. Then you're gonna try to recoup by then you're gonna try to recoup some of that money by selling, which is what? Which is gonna make the housing market go bust, right? Forgive me, got a little yawn. Um, so basically, man, this is coming to a head. There's gonna be a hell of a lot of people on the street, right? Now that's one of those things where the Lord said that's a miserable thing. Let me get this. Because people are going to try to lean on their family members, and that's going to cause strain, right? You can go to Sirach. Because it says it's a miserable thing to go house to house. Let's see. Look, this is Sirach 29 and 21. It says the chief thing for life is water, bread, and clothing, and a house to cover shame. Now, here it is. They're gonna start kicking Jake out of their homes. And brothers might have to face this as well. This is Sirach 29, and in I'll start at 23. It says, "But be it little or much, hold thee contented, that thou hear not the reproach of thy house." It says, "For it is a miserable thing. It is a miserable life to go house to house. For where thou art a stranger, thou darest not open thy mouth." And this is going to put a lot of strain, a lot of contention on people. But brothers that are within this truth, right? Yahweh Shai didn't have a house. It said, let me get this. Right? But you have to trust in Heavenly Father that He's going to guide you and protect you. This is Matthew 8:19, and it says, "A certain scribe came and said unto him, Master, I will follow thee whithersoever thou goest. Yahweh Shai saith unto him, The foxes have holes, and the birds have nests. Have their net have, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man had not where to lay his head. You see? So Yahushua, hey man, he was on the move. He was doing the work. You don't think the Lord is going to take care of us like he took care of Yahushua? When in the scriptures did you hear that Yahushua was destitute? He couldn't get any, where he wasn't able to eat or anything, where he wasn't able to just do his daily functions while he was, teaching the disciples. You didn't read that, man. The scriptures tell you, let me get this. It's in the book of Matthew. This is Matthew 6 and 25. It says, "Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, what ye shall drink, nor yet your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body more than raiment? It says, Behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? It says, which of you by taking thought can add one cubit unto his stature? It says, And why take ye thought for raiment? Consider ye the lilies, how they grow, they toil not, neither do they spin. It says, and yet I say unto you, even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Wherefore if the Most High so clothe the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith? Right? You got to have faith that the Lord is still going to take care of you in these things. Right? Hey, man, with brothers being in this truth, however long they were in this truth, even before you came into the body and had any works, you got to think about those life experiences where you should have been homeless, where you should have been destitute, where you shouldn't have had anything to eat, and how the Lord consistently took care of you. The scriptures tell you the Lord knew you from the womb, man. You being part of the elect, you being a diligent man, you being a sincere listener of the word and doer of the word, the Lord knew you where you were in your mother's womb, as the scriptures say. Right? So in this time, man, the brothers that were in this thing, we're going to be protected. Even if we have to leave what we have now, the Lord is going to set us up somewhere else. Right? It says, therefore take no thought, saying what we shall eat, or what we shall drink, or wherewithal shall we be clothed. For all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of these things. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High, and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. And that's the importance of keeping this word, doing this work. You can consistently seek the Lord first, and he's going to take care of all your needs, man. Even in the time of destruction, even in the time of Jacob's trouble, which, hey, when Jake gets casted out, that's Jacob's trouble too, man. So Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to say, call Allah, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, Bashem Rakakada, Shalom.